Today we're unboxing a rabbit. Hi, welcome to ZGadgetReview. So what's Rabbit R1? The Rabbit R1 technically is an AI assistant. It works kind of like a phone, but mostly and exclusively for AI features. It's supposed to use a camera to look at the world for you. It's supposed to be able to answer questions, give you suggestions, and instead of having your phone do all your AI stuff, in this mystery box, I hold something called the rabbit. Let's see. I should have practiced before doing this. This was a bad idea. Okay, here we go. And if you're not aware of what this is an AI companion of sorts. It came out a while ago. Let's do a quick tour of the box. We have this, what looks like a face. Here we have two squares. I really don't know what that is or what it means. And here we have the Rabbit R1. That is the full name, the Rabbit R1. And here we have the SKU and other information. And so yeah, let's take a quick look at what's inside. I'll be right back. I am back, armed with a pair of scissors. And so here we go, let's get this out. And we have this tab here, so I'm gonna pull on it. And when we open here this, we have rabbit trademark, and we have this little pad here, see there. And then in here we have what we have come to look at. So you can see there's a rabbit, comes in a plastic case, it's orange, and in this box doesn't seem like there's anything else, just packing material, foam. Yep, so we're going to put that away, and this too. Let me actually talk a little bit about the packaging before I continue, because I really like the way this is packaged. It's a plastic case. It has this tab around it that is kind of like a CD case. If you've ever had a CD in your life, sometimes CD cases will have with this little tab that you could pull in order to unwrap the CD. And if we look here, we have some information on the box. So here we can see that we have up here 2 microphones. Then here we have a USB-C port and what looks like to be an SD card, or maybe a, what is it called? Cell phone cards. I can't think of the word right now. A SIM card. So that could be a SIM tray. And here we have what is PTT, which I don't know what that means. Here's where the camera is. This is like a scrolling button from what I've seen before. Oh, right here. So we have the rabbit eye, which is a camera, the scroll wheel, and we have a speaker. And then down here it just says rabbit. This QR code is your user guide. Doesn't come with anything. It doesn't even come with a charger in the box. So let's open this up. And once again, I am stumped. How do you do this? Okay. Well, I guess I'm feeling. Oh, there it is. There we go. Haha. Nicely done. And so now this is going to separate, I guess. Oh, there's more plastic. Oh my God. Will it separate now? So how do you open this? Oh, there we go. So you pull back here. Oh, and it opens like that, like a case. Oh, it is a case. And it has a bumper here around. Oh, look at that. It's pretty cool. It's like a stand. So you have like so I guess you can use this like a charging stand. You can just plug your USB-C cable here and then just prop it and have it sitting there like that. Which also, I guess, if you want to work with it sitting like this, it could technically work. Let's take it out of here. It is very light plastic. The screen feels like plastic as well. It has the speaker grill here that actually feels like metal. It has the scroll wheel that feels very, very easy to move. It doesn't have any like notches or anything like that. It just feels just very smooth. It has this button on the side. I don't know what it is for. And the camera here, which I don't know how to move. I guess it moves by itself. Some things that I'm noticing here is that this is all plastic, as I said earlier. And it is shiny plastic. As you can see, it's already picking up my fingerprints. So it's going to be a fingerprint magnet. And it looks like it's already getting some scratches because it's like piano finish type of plastic. So then how do we turn this on? Because holding the button here. Does it have any charge? Maybe it doesn't have any charge. I'm going to try to power it on again. I'm supposed to hold the button here on the side and it's supposed to power on, but it isn't happening. So I am assuming that it has no battery. So I'm going to try and plug it with a USB-C cable. The device feels actually pretty nice in my hand. It is really, really small. That's smaller than I thought it would be. I have this Xbox controller and I'm going to put it on top of the Xbox controller to give you an idea of what it looks like. So you can get an idea of what that looks like. Oh, look, we have a coaster here. And so I'm going to put it on top of this coaster. So it gives you an idea there of how big it is, how small it is. And it's not very thick either. The edges around it and the plastic doesn't feel hard in my hand when I'm holding it, like if I'm gripping it hard like I'm doing right now. I don't know if this is glass right here or plastic. Okay, this feels like plastic right here where the camera housing is. You cannot move this manually, so that means that this moves automatically whenever it needs to be used. But because of the finish, I think that it will be slippery when you're holding it for things. And also, it's kind of like learning how to hold it, right? If you have this wheel here, then I think that you will be holding the device like this the whole time. So like one hand use feels hard, especially for someone who has big hands like I do. Yeah, so I guess you will have to hold it with both two hands, like one here and like doing this. I'm sure this is touch screen as well, but I guess this is how you will operate this thing with two hands. Otherwise, holding it with one hand is just not ideal. And if you hold it like this, I guess you could go like this, and that's me moving around the wheel. Again, we'll see when this is powered up. You might be asking, how is this better than Gemini, or how is this different than Gemini? The truth is, I don't know. It is supposed to be more powerful than the AI on your phone, since this is technically exclusively a device for AI, which is why I'm going to put it through its paces and do a review on it and see if it's even worth having one of these, or you're better off with just using your phone for your AI features. That is unboxing for the Rabbit One. If you have any questions or comments, once again, let me know in the comment section. That is it for me. Go ahead and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have videos. And thank you very much for watching.